What's up, guys, and welcome back to my reading journey. Hope we're all doing absolutely fine. And today I'm gonna continue with the story I started 3 days ago. 3 days ago, exactly. Nemesis and the Candyman. So let's do this. The Candyman grinned. "Saving money and year?" said he. "By being your own press agent. I smoke, but I haven't seen yet your mug on any of the 5-cent cigar boxes. I It'd take a new brand of woman to get me going anyway. I know them from sitcoms to shoelaces. Give me good days sales and a steak and onions at 7, and the pipe and an evening paper back there in the court, and I'll no trouble Lillian Russell herself to wink at me if you please." Mademoiselle pouted. "Candyman," she said softly and deeply, "yet you shall say that I am beautiful. All men say so, and so shall you." The Candyman laughed and pulled out his pipe. "Well," said he, "I must be going in. There is a story in the evening paper that I'm reading. Men are diving in the seas for a treasure, and pirates are watching them from behind a reef. And there ain't a woman on land or water or in the air. Good evening." And he trundled his pushcart down the alley and back to the musty court where he lived. Incredibly to him who has not learned women, Mademoiselle sat at the window each day and spread her nets for the ignominious game. Once she kept a grand cavalier waiting in her reception chamber for half an hour while she battered in vain the Candyman's tough philosophy. His rough laugh shafted her vanity to its core. Daily he sat on his cart in the breeze of the alley while her hair was being ministered to, and daily the shafts of her beauty rebounded from his dull bosom, pointless and ineffectual. Unworthy pique brightened her eyes, bright heart. She glowed upon him paradise. Upon him in the way that would have sent her higher adorers into an egoistic paradise. The Candyman's hard eyes looked upon her with a half-concealed derision that urged her to the use of the sharpest arrow in her beauteous queer. One afternoon she leaned far over the sill, and she did not challenge and torment him as usual. "Candyman," said she, "stand up and look into my eyes." He stood up and looked into her eyes, with his harsh laugh like this sawing of wood. He took out his pipe fumbled with it and put it back into his pocket with a trembling hand. "That will do," said Mademoiselle, with a slow smile. "I must go now to my masseuse. Good evening." The next evening at 7, the Candyman came and rested his cart under the window. But was it the Candyman? His clothes were a bright new check. His necktie was a flaming red, adorned by a glittering horseshoe pin, almost life size. His shoes were polished. The tan of his cheeks had paled. His hands had been washed. The window was empty, and he waited under it with his nose upward, like a hound hoping for a bone. Mademoiselle came with Sidonie, carrying her load of hair. She looked at the Candyman and smiled, a slow smile that faded away into ennui. Instantly she knew that the game was bagged, and so quickly she wearied of the chase. She began to talk to Sidonie. Sidonie was right. "Been a fine day," said the Candyman hollowly. "First time in a month I've felt first class. Hit it up down all my medicine, hollering out like I used her. Think it will rain tomorrow?" Mademoiselle laid two round arms on the cushion on the windowsill and a dimpled chin upon them. "Candyman," said she softly, "do you not love me?" The Candyman stood up and leaned against the brick wall. "Lady," said he chokingly, "I've got 800 saved up. Did I say you wasn't beautiful? Take it, every bit of it, and buy a collar for your dog with it." A sound of 100 silvery bells tinkled in the room of Mademoiselle. The laughter filled the alley and tickled back into the court. A strange thing to enter there as sunlight itself. Mademoiselle was amused. Sidonie, a wise echo, added a sepulchral, but faithful contralto. The laughter of the two seemed at last to penetrate the Candyman. He fumbled with his horseshoe pin. At length, Mademoiselle, exhausted, turned her flushed, beautiful face to the window. "Candyman," said she, "go away. When I laugh, suddenly I pose my hair. I can but laugh while you remain there." "Here is a note for Mademoiselle," said Felice, coming to the window in the room. "There is no justice," said the Candyman, lifting the handle of his cart and moving away. 3 yards he moved and stopped. Loud shriek after shriek came from the window of Mademoiselle. Quickly, he ran back. He heard a body thumping, thumping upon the floor and a sound as tough heels beat alternatively upon it. What is it? He called. Sidney's severe head came into the window. Mademoiselle is overcome by bad news, she said. One whom she loved with all her soul was gone. You may have heard of him. He is Monsieur Ives. He sails across the ocean tomorrow. Oh, your man. I didn't really get the idea of this story, but anyway, we're gonna continue with a new one, but tomorrow. Thank you for joining me today, guys, and see you. Bye.